should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. I got too many plays. I won't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Rams.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go from L.A. Mecole Hardman now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On one, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. 180. Race up. Stop.
Give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was brought down by Jerry.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On one, right?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 26
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Irving here from the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here we go.
2nd down, looking for options. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's get set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. They reverse on the tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Big 11. Check.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On one, ready?
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's able to fight this down to the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here we go, here we go.
They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air.
On one, ready?
But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
The kicker on.
Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. His team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
They're on the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Oh, my set. Middle.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground with Williams. He won't be able to get past the line very quickly, Brock. They could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12.
Ryan begins with a run by Irving. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Falcon 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's get set. 180. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
We give to Irving, left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
11.
Running back sent in motion. First down, Burrow to throw. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On one, right?
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, MT, Kate. 180. Stop.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long.
Big 13. 11. 12. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run. After the play officials calling for a stoppage here, we've got whistles, and it's for Kyren Williams. Looks like he is worse for the wear after that snap. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Bombers.
Nick's trying to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Draw play, this is Williams. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Short pass brought in. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. A pickup of 17. And the Rams have the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We've set it downs from 37.
Kill. Oh, my son. Ready?
Warren running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Captain. Oh, my son. Ready? Ready, my son.
Now Nix. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Plain zone coverage in the NFL. We focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
On third down, here's Nix. And this is another one too close to that defender, Brock. Knocked away again, and this time it forces 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Gun.
Here's the give to Irving. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On 1, ready?
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good enough for Atlanta, 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go.
Irving on the inside give. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
Burrow to the air now. Completed to his running back. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Rams, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Throw left side, complete. He loses the football. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And that play just got worse the longer it went on, didn't it? Nearly lost the football, and what started as a positive gain, gonna wind up losing them some yards. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
All the way to the right. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Ready?
So first down from the 41.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Stop.
Here's the handoff. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Gun. Stop.
Toss left side for Irving. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
On the give, this is Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Off the play fake, Burrow. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one complete to Pitts. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Escapes a defender. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Throwing on first down, Nix. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Knicks now on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Nix. To the left and hauled in by Likely. Running in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will have a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Hardman with a return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Run for Warren here to start the 3rd. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Bombers.
Warren, what's more? Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Now Nix on 3rd down. That was nabbed by Warren. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing here, Nix. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broadcast incomplete, so they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. Hold on a sec. Ready. Away.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Almost set.
Now throw, 3rd and long. Drops this underneath to Warren. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Counterplay here, Warren. And they're only fighting 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. So 20 yards on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Nix from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Bombers.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix finds the in route complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally. Out routes or in routes, just like that.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
4 yards.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Middle. Almost set.
They'll go again with Warren. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Joe.
Throwing from the gun here. Brought in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
21, Rams 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
11, here we go. Right 80. Playing touch. 11, Thomas. Stop.
The give to Irving to start this drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
on 2.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Going play action here. Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He cuts it right. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Falcon first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
New set of downs from 37.
Gun. 11 MT. Take. 180. Stop.
Going to the ground again on first. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go. Stop.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Rams' 16-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Rams 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Kill. Hold on a second.
They'll start the drive with Warren. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Hold on a second. Ready. Right.
Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on third. Looking over the middle, that's likely. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go win him.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
10 more yards. Complete to Tutu Atwell.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock. And now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. But they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Can. Stop.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Let's get set. Stop.
Irving on the counter. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons making a 3-score game in the 4th.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
35, Rams 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10.
We'll pause here for a moment. Think it's for an injury. Yep, that is running back Jalen Warren, the athletic training staff's headed towards. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Kill. Oh, my son. Ready. Ready, my son.
Now Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Number 9.
Offense to the line fast.
Up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. Into the hands of Likely. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Following the play, got somebody in some discomfort, Brock. Timeout called as they head to take a look at Isaiah Likely. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. And he put everything he's got behind it. And he hauls in the interception. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to...
A dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming.